When you're running a WordPress website, especially a WooCommerce website, I'm sure that you have seen the problem where you want to edit checkout fields and you're not being able to overwrite them or remove some of them. So in this video, I'll be showing you a free plugin that helps you to do exactly that. So without further ado, let's dive right in. So when you're in your WP admin dashboard, head over to plugins, add new plugin. Right over in the search box, what you want to search for is checkout fields or checkout. So let's do that. And I'm usually using this exact plugin by Quad Layers. So head over and install it and activate it. So once we are in our plugins page, what you want to do is head over to WooCommerce, and then you'll see a new item which is called checkout. So click on it and it will redirect you over here, and you have options here, but what interests us is the billing page. And over here you can see all those checkout fields that you can edit and you can enable and disable, and you can also choose whether they are going to be required or not. So as you can see right now, I have the first name, last name as being required. For example, you can set up that way that the last name won't be required just by clicking this button. Also, what you can do is decide whether it's going to be on the left, on the right, wide, and so forth. So again, you will see a little more options to do things that you would like to. If you would like to disable some of those fields, you have the option to just by clicking and enabling it. And as you might see, you can see the ID of the field. You can edit each field separately, and you can also see the labels of those fields. So let's head over and check them in the checkout page. So we'll head over to pages, and right in the pages, we'll head over to our checkout page right over here. So let's view it. As you can see right here, I have everything empty. The first name and last name. Last name is an optional. I can also enable to be required if we go back to WooCommerce settings, and we'll enable over here under the required. So let's enable it. Let's enable it as required. Scroll down and save those changes. So let's head over back to our checkout and refresh. And when we refresh, you can see that the last name is now required and has this little red asterisk that we can see right here. Also, if I want to clean it up a little, for example, I don't want the company name to be shown, or let's say for some reason I don't want the zip code to be shown, so I can go back over into the settings, and right over here I can go and you can see the company name, I can disable it, and the zip code also I can disable it. Just before that, one thing which would be really important to do is to disable the required fields. For example, if the company name is not required, that's fine, but if the zip code is required, you will be needing to check or uncheck the required field for the zip code, otherwise you'll be getting an error. So let's save those changes, and right here also, as you can see, this is disabled, this is disabled. All right, let's go back to our checkout and let's refresh. And now, as you might be able to see here, under the first and last name, I don't see anymore the company name, or above the phone, I don't see the zip code. I can also rearrange those fields as I want to. If I go back to the WooCommerce settings, and over here, you can see in the little side section over here, you have those arrows. You can move them up and down one by one, or you can drag and drop them one to the other section if you want to. For example, I want to the company name. If I'm not using it, I can drop it to the bottom if I want to. And I have the zip code also. Let's put it to the bottom. And let's say I want the email to be just below the first and last name. I don't want the country name to be under the first and last name. And I want also the phone for some reason to be here. And you know what? Actually, let me do the email on the left and the phone onto the right. Let's scroll down and save those changes. That refreshed. Let's go back to our checkout and let's refresh once more. As you might be able to see right here, you can see that the first and last name stayed as they were, and also the email and the phone, they were rearranged just under the first and last name, and all the other things just stayed as they are. One more thing that you can do is add a new field. As you can see right here in this button, add a new field, and you can also decide whether it's going to be a text field, phone, email, heading, text area, password, select, radio checkbox, and so forth, as you can see over here. For example, you want the client will attach a file on the checkout page, and you can do that. I've chosen the file type of the field. I can set the label of the field. I can set the placeholder and the button. Upload your files, or you can name it however you want to. And also you can put a description. For example, if you want to explain a little bit more what files can be or up to what size people can upload those files, so you can do that too. One more thing, you can also activate the conditional field requirement. For example, it could be displayed based on a condition that you can decide upon. One more thing is you can go and head over and see filters. You can show for products, for example, you have a specific product that you want to enable that field to be displayed for. So also you can do that, or for hiding products for specific products, or to show or hide for specific category. And yeah, that's basically it. And when you're done, just make sure that you click save, and that field will be added, as you can see right here. As you can see, it's the very basic design of the checkout page. As you can see, it's not so much styled. I didn't put any effort in styling it. I just wanted to show you that this plugin will be able to help you to style those fields, or enable, disable, or edit them as you wish to. One more thing, if you would like me to look at one plugin that helps you to do that with or inside the Elementor web page builder, which is the Jet Woo Builder by CrocoBlock, leave it also in the comment section below, and I'll be really glad to do that also on my channel. If that video helped you, I'll be really glad to if you leave a thumbs up, subscribe for the channel so you won't miss any videos that goes up on my channel, and as always, I'll be seeing you in the next one.